extreme close-up, the tip of the peg burying itself back into the soil. This is where the peanut will actually grow crown.
So, scientific observation. The yellow flower wilts and falls off. A strange stalk, called a peg,
Cross-section view, the complex network of roots spreading deep into the soil. Small nitrogen nodules are visible on the roots.
Wide drone shot. It is now harvest season. The field is a sea of lush green plants. The peanuts are hidden underneath.
A farmer pulls up one bush. He shakes off the dirt. Dozens of mature, pale yellow pods are hanging from the roots.
Focus on the machine attached to the tractor. Long metal blades slicing deep into the soil under the plants.
Mechanical action, the machine gently flipping the plant upside down. The green leaves go down, the wet peanuts face up towards the sun.
The freshly dug peanuts look dark and damp. Soil clumps cling to the shells.
This is natural drying.
Wide shot. A few days later, a giant, dusty green combine harvester enters the field. It looks like a beast. The plants being sucked into the dark throat of the machine. Dust explodes everywhere.
Inside the machine, cutaway. Heavy metal bars beating the plants. The goal is to separate the pod from the vine. The bin is full. The harvester signals to a transport truck.
Action shot. The harvester extends a long pipe. It pours peanuts into a wagon moving alongside it without stopping.
The pile in the wagon grows. It is a mix of peanuts, small sticks, and dirt rocks.
Camera on the moving wagon. The peanuts are vibrating. The wind blows away some loose dust.
Watch the conveyor belt.
Bring that one over here, it's full.
Side view of a heavy vibrating table, a destoner. The heavy rocks bounce uphill while the light peanuts float downhill. Physics in action.
A machine with rotating spiked cylinders. It grabs long sticks and twigs from the field and pulls them out of the peanut stream. A large magnet suspended over the belt. It suddenly pulls a rust nail out of the peanut pile. Safety check.
The peanuts passing over vibrating metal screens with holes. Small sand particles fall through the holes, leaving only the pods.
Top-down view. The peanuts now look much cleaner than before. Most of the field dirt is gone. Cutaway view, inside the machine. The peanuts falling between a spinning metal drum and a stationary grate. The friction cracks the shells.
Snap, crack, pop.
The mixture exiting the sheller. It is a messy mix of broken beige shells and pink peanut kernels.
The heavy pink peanut kernels are too heavy to blow away. They fall straight down onto a collection belt. Outside the factory, a massive pipe blowing the empty shells into a pile. These will be used for animal bedding or fuel. The vibration causes heavy good nuts to move to the right and light shriveled or bad nuts to move to the left.
The bad, shriveled peanuts falling off the low side of the table into a animal feed bin.
The high-quality, plump pink kernels marching off the high side of the table towards the next step.
The kernels passing through rotating cylindrical cages with different sized slots.
The nuts being separated into jumbo, whole big nuts, and splits, halves. They go to different chutes.
Alternatively, a long bucket conveyor carrying the raw, loose kernels directly to the roaster ovens.
A large silver vacuum hood hanging over the conveyor. It sucks up the fine cloud of dust rising from the moving peanuts.
Check the calibration on arm 7. I've logged the coordinates here.
If making crunchy, a separate dispenser dropping chopped nut pieces into the smooth paste just before filling.
A jet of air blowing into each upside-down jar to clean out any dust. The jars flip back up.
The nozzle pulls out, leaving a tiny, perfect peak swirl in the center of the smooth surface.
Real time, the machine filling 10 jars per second. Zip, zip, zip. It's a blur of brown and clear plastic.
A line worker picking a random jar off the belt and placing it on a digital scale. It reads 500 grams.
Perfect.
A machine cutting a circle of silver foil and placing it on the rim. An induction heater melts it onto the plastic for an airtight seal. The coarse powder passing through a second, finer set of millstones. Instantly, the powder transforms into a thick, flowing liquid paste. Macro slow motion, thick, warm, golden brown peanut butter flowing out of the grinder pipe like lava. It is glossy and smooth.
A high-speed roller applying the colorful brand sticker to the jar. It wraps around perfectly.
The boxes being stacked on a pallet and wrapped in stretch plastic for shipping.
Pouring warm, runny peanut butter over a stack of fluffy pancakes. It cascades down the sides.
Mmm. Mmm.
End screen.
A stainless steel screw mixer blending the ingredients instantly. The texture becomes uniform and creamy.
The hot butter flowing through chilled pipes to cool it down to 35 degrees Celsius. This sets the crystal structure so it stays creamy.